Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Sabal khair habibi wa habibti. Kif halkum? Al-an yaumul arbi'at September 9, 2020. I am Waliman Tuti Wadani Bako SPD. Now our subject is biology. Habibi wa habibti, I will tell to you about the indicator that you must reach in our subject today. The first, be able to identify kinds of animal body skeletons. Second, be able to identify the motion organ of invertebrate animal. The third, be able to identify the example of animal based on their motion organ. Before we are going to the topic, Mualima will explain to you the glossaries of English from our topic. The glossaries are skeleton, rangka, spout, memancarkan, shifting, menggeser, move, bergerak, segment, ruas. Okay, are you ready to start? Yalla bina nabda'un nasya. Habibi wa habibti, one of the movements in living things is known as locomotion. Locomotion is an active movement from one place to another place. In animals, the purpose of locomotion is to hunt prey or avoid predators. There are three categories of animal movement. There are the movement of animals in the water, in the air, and on the land. To support their body, animals are equipped with a skeleton system. There are three kinds of animal body skeletons. They are hydrostatic skeleton, outer frame or exoskeleton, inner frame or endoskeleton, and then both hydrostatic and exoskeleton belong to invertebrates. Endoskeleton is owned by vertebrate animals with backbones. Habibi wa habibti, several types of invertebrates like flatworms, roundworms, and coelenterata, or in bahasa, the example is cacing pipi, cacing gilik, cacing gelang, and coelenterata have a hydrostatic skeleton. The hydrostatic skeleton allows animals that have them, like earthworms, to perform peristalsis. Peristalsis is a movement produced by rhythmic contraction of muscles from head to the tail. Although included to the same animals group, its invertebrates do not have a backbone. The means of movement for each animal phylum are different. The first is phylum Porifera. These animals live in the sea and their bodies are hollow and porous. These animals can move place by shifting their bodies, and there are also some sponges that do not have movement organ. Examples of animals, Calcare and Hexapinelida. Second, Protozoa phylum. Protozoa are animals that live in water and have only one cell. Protozoa are divided into several cases based on their motion organ. Protozoa are divided into four. The first, rhizopods, move using artificial legs. Flagellata, move with the feathers. Ciliata, move using vibrating hair. Sporozoa, move by the whole body. The example of animal is amoeba. And then the third, Coelenterata phylum. In Coelenterata animals, their bodies have holes and spot poison to prey or their food. These animals doesn't have a movement system. Example of Coelenterata animals are jellyfish and sea anemones. Next, Annelida phylum. They move by the contraction of the muscle from their body. Arthropoda phylum. In animals that have segment bodies, they move using legs on the segments of their body. The examples: butterfly, insects, and crabs. Next, Mollusca phylum. This animal has a very soft body and has a shell on the top of its body, which functions as a protective outer body. This Mollusca animals is divided into several classes, and each class has a different means of movement. Example: gastropods move using their legs and stomach. Example: snail. Cephalopods, cephalopoda, is on the legs and head. Example: squids and octopus. Pelecypoda move using its flat legs. Example: scapopoda. Next, Echinodermata phylum. This animal has prickly skin and has a tool that is used in the form of tentacles or in the form of organs that can elongate and move flexibly. Example: sea urchin, sea cucumber, and starfish. Next, Platyhelminthes phylum. This animal has a flat body and a body that is expanded. Platyhelminthes can move by contracting the muscles of the body. Example: flatworms, or in bahasa cacing pipih. Next, Nemathelminthes phylum. Nemathelminthes move by contracting the muscles of its body. The body's shape can be elongated and can flatten, which allows it to perform forward or backward movements. The example in bahasa is cacing tambang. Habibi wa Habibti, that's all our material for today. Next time we will meet anymore with another material. Keep spirit and keep study hard. Syukron for your attention. Ilaliko. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.